Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. Recently, chip giant Infineon announced that it will establish a new production plant in China, which has delighted domestic industry insiders. Although Infineon had previously considered withdrawing from the Chinese market due to the US ban on China, it now needs to re-establish a factory in China. This decision may be due to the discovery that the attractiveness of the Chinese market cannot be replaced by other regions, and the importance of the Chinese market in the global chip market is self-evident. So why do foreign companies produce chips locally in China? What does this have to do with China? The reasons why foreign companies produce chips in China. China now accounts for 70% of global chip imports, which attracts the attention of international companies who are like hunters targeting their prey. This sentence can be described as humorous yet true. China plays an important role in the chip industry, and more foreign companies are realizing the potential of the Chinese market and choosing to shift their investments to China. Imagine, without China, not only would we miss out on a large number of customers, but we might also be unable to access key technologies and raw materials. It can be said that without China, the development of foreign enterprises would be hindered. In order to lock in the market and raw materials, these foreign companies have also begun to establish factories in China to achieve independent production on this land. Similarly, domestic enterprises also need to learn from this lesson. Will Chinese companies rely on foreign products for key technologies and core areas, which puts China in a passive position? China has an advantage in rare earth purification. As is well known, rare earth materials play an important role in chip production and are widely used in high-tech products, such as smartphones and computers. In recent years, China has seen some foreign companies make certain progress in the mining and purification of rare earth materials, but this has not changed their dependence on Chinese rare earth materials. Although Western countries are also intensifying their research and development of domestically produced rare earth materials, they have found that China's rare earth resources and purification technology are still in a leading position. It is difficult for Western countries to replicate China's complete construction in the rare earth industry chain. As a developing country, China cannot ignore this point. Although Western countries have indeed made significant achievements in technology, they still rely on China's raw materials in many fields. So China still has opportunities. They need China's resources, and China has this opportunity. This is a thought-provoking viewpoint. Is it possible for Infineon to monopolize the Chinese market? Since 2016, Germany's Infineon has acquired Jining Holdings and subsequently acquired Smic Semiconductor to gain more market share. However, due to the pandemic, Infineon's plan to establish a factory has been put on hold. However, with the continuous expansion of market demand, Infineon's previous factories are no longer able to meet the demand. Therefore, they decided to expand their market again and set up new factories in multiple locations. Infineon's shift this time will focus on the Tianjin area. This news seems to illustrate a truth: when domestic companies have their own production capacity, foreign companies will gradually converge. However, as China gradually reduces its dependence on foreign companies such as Infineon, they have started to rely on local resources to meet demand. For them, it is more advantageous to use this as an export platform and another opportunity for development. With the development of the chip industry, China gradually realizes that the IGBT technology manufactured by Infineon is also very important. IGBT technology has become a very important part of power electronics technology and has broad application prospects. Although there is currently localized development in chip manufacturing in China, the IGBT technology used by Infineon cannot be replaced temporarily, which allows them to be used stably for a period of time, because they have relatively advanced technology. If Infineon can steadily enter the domestic market and continue to lead in IGBT technology in the future, they may form a certain degree of monopoly in the domestic market. But the fact is not entirely so, because with the construction of new factories and the deployment of new equipment, this monopoly will be broken. However, some domestic companies may tailor new products that are suitable for their own national conditions based on the Chinese market, which may greatly reduce production costs and achieve comparable or even surpassing Infineon. In my opinion, this is a major highlight of the development of China's chip industry. A domestically produced substitute chip will be born, which will not only make China no longer rely on foreign products, but also promote the development of the domestic chip industry.